Okay, here we are. Part two. Oh, I don't know why the internet does that, but I know it's not just mine. It's the other people in the area too. We have a neighborhood uh, chat that goes around, so I've been looking at the chat. Anyway, if you haven't seen part one, go watch part one and then come back and watch part two. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I would love to have you as part of the Sweet Spot e-magazine family. Confirmation. So we're just going to jump right in. See, somebody, whatever they was looking for, they didn't get. They was in such hot pursuit. They was so busy trying to be a bully to you that they missed the entire mark. And see, the wheel of fortune just started turning in your favor because you know what? Instead of you working with principalities, you decided to go ahead and collaborate with yourself to balance out yourself, to work with yourself, to make sure that you were where you needed to be. Because you know what? You also felt like Archangel Michael was there protecting you, guiding you, assisting you, and you were right. You were completely right. It's like you have something about your ancestors there, your spirit guides there protecting you. I feel like they're putting like some protective shield around you while you were doing whatever it is that you needed to do. But this person in trickster energy, they kept trying to see if they could get any information from you or about you because they was trying to stop you. Yep, trying to stop you. I'm telling you, the wheel of fortune is going in your favor because you know what? You've proven yourself. You have proven yourself to be in balance, to be, kind, to be forgiving, and you have forgiven. You're not trying to hurt anyone. You're trying to help people. It's like your generosity is off the track. Yes, you were very happy and you know what? Very happy and very content with yourself and your company. You know, the company you keep. There's nothing that anyone can do to knock you off your track right now because you have everything that you need, everything that you want. And even I feel like some project, something big is getting ready to come. It's getting ready to drop into your lap. It's gonna come out of nowhere. Because even though this fell on the ground, it still landed face up. It still landed in the upright. Something big with work is coming. Oh yes. It's like I feel like this is something that this offer is made specifically to you, for you. I feel like somebody feels like you'd be the perfect fit for it. And yes, and it's like this is something that they're going to do to try and make up for some loss that you just suffered, you know, because they don't want they want to make sure that everything is taken care of, everything is smooth over so that nothing, nobody's able to move forward with any type of uh anything creating some type of hardship. It's like they want to make sure that you feel valued, protected, honored, stuff like that. And something about don't talk to fools either. Meaning, don't run your mouth. Don't run your mouth. Exactly, because people are going to sit here and try and think what they can do, in the background to try and steal your joy away. So don't run your mouth. Just keep it strictly business. Really. Yep. Because this offer, I'm telling you, this offer is coming straight to you. It's coming for you. What's the message? Don't tell anyone. The less you say, the better off it's going to be for you. Yep. Yep. And it's going to turn into a wonderful partnership. Wonderful partnership. But they wanted to end this. They wanted to, somebody wanted to end this. Hey, Shaylin, they wanted to make us final judgment call to end this because they knew that it was on its way to you. They knew that this was on its way to you. You know, they was trying to stop this. They was trying to get you confused and then get it so that, you know, you would be cut out the situation. Because then they had visions of, well, they was going to take it and do something for themselves, you know. See, they didn't want anybody to know about your talents. They didn't want anyone to know about your gifts, nothing. They wanted you just to be hidden, you know. And they was sitting there lying, saying that you're not really a high priestess, but you really are. They was trying to deceive you. Yep. Because they was coming up with some plan that they was going to get this family involved in, that this group, you know, they was coming up with some plan to get everybody involved in, and they was thinking that it was going to work. No, 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 because they had did this shit before in the past, you know. But now that this shit come out and they looking like the fool for even trying this, they're the ones who's being burdened. They should have exercised some caution because they knew that you was wise and that you saw everything. You was going to figure everything out. And now everything is out in the open. And you the one that gets the victory because you the one who saw the whole truth. The truth, nothing but the motherfucking truth. That's why you're the one who gets justice. That's why you're the one who gets to go on, transition away, you know, because you made the best decision for yourself. You said, no, I'm gonna keep going this way. And that's what you had to do to defend yourself. That was the best choice. Because you knew it, had you stayed there, somebody was going to try and collaborate to try and conflict again. Yep. But your departure sent a strong ass message. Did you know what? To this entire team. Did you know what the fuck they did? But you wasn't sitting for it. But you was going to put an end to it. But you the one who came out happy. You're the one who gets some type of wish fulfillment. You're the one who gets to move around, not them motherfuckers. In fact, they all going to be sitting right where you left them in hardship, and now they got to balance themselves out. Thought they was going to play with you. No. All you did was play with yourself. That's it. Yeah. You made that judgment call. That judgment call was made on them, not on you. Whatever they was trying to do, that shit came to an end. That shit came to a halt. That shit was like skid marks. Whatever they invested in, they lost all that money. They just invested in it. That was it. I'm telling you, somebody, they was doing this shit for a while. They was like, oh no, this will work. I've done this plenty of times before. But now somebody gonna have to come to an end of stop thinking like that shit, because that shit ain't working no more. People are not afraid to speak up and to say what is going on and to talk about and to provide proof. People ain't afraid no more. Somebody need to sit their ass down, sitting there like, oh, well, they ain't gonna say nothing. No, people are speaking up. People are like, oh, hold up. They see what's going on and they telling people about it. And see, now somebody is under investigation because of something they've been doing for so long. I'm telling you, somebody may have to give up their position. They may have to give up their position. What's the message? They're going to have to give up that position. They're going to be like, no, you're not really an empress, so get up out that seat. What's the message? Thank you. Yep. Somebody going to have to get up out that seat. They're going to try and say it as nice as they can, but they was like, nah, I don't know the nicest way to say this, but your ass is fucking fired. Bye. Get up out that seat. You know, somebody's biggest fear is coming to light. that they're going to be asked to leave the company or leave that position because of a choice they made. Mm-hmm. That's their biggest fear. That's their own self-fulfilling prophecy. What else, Spirit? Yeah, can't make this up. They own self-fulfilling prophecy with the 9 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. That's what the shit they wanted for you. That's the shit they got for them. That's a self-fulfilling prophecy. Yes, you can't make this up. They can't make this up. They get in that tower. They hope that the hardship is over soon. They can't do nothing. They got that tower. They're going to have to give up that seat. And they hoping that the hardship is over. See, they had this idea that they was going to be able to mess you up. They had this vision that they was going to be able to mess you up and make it so that you had to move around. You was like, I think the fuck not. I think the fuck not. Trust me, when it came to these two, this one was the wiser one. This one was the one who saw what was going on. This one was just trying to do some stupid shit. Okay? Somebody celebrated way too soon because they didn't know Truthful Teresa was up in the house and said, oh, hold up. Ain't nobody afraid to talk about what's really going on and drop a motherfucking dime? Shit. I know what the fuck is going on. Let me tell you what they're trying to do. Them fools trying to get together so that somebody could get up out of here. Somebody was like, and I got proof. I'm letting everybody know. That's why I called the fucking news channel before I came in this office to tell you. They was like, oh, hold up. Mm-hmm. What else, Spirit? Yeah, I'm telling you, somebody's biggest fear is here. That they lost everything. That they lost everything. That King of Cups, biggest fear, and now this person they having to they want to come towards you. They having to have some courage, but they know that they want to come towards you. They have to make this choice. They have to, because they don't have anywhere else to go. They snaked you. They snaked you, and then they don't have nowhere else to go. And they're hoping that you are defensive, and want to fight them or whatever, because they know that they did some stupid shit following behind this old crazy ass. They know they did some stupid shit, and they threw the relationship that y'all had to the wind. They threw all caution to the wind. But now it's fucked up because you get the victory because you're the only one who was telling the truth. And you're the only one who's, fine, you're stable. You're not going through no crazy ass bullshit like everybody else is, because you made the decision that you was only going to be with God and not opposing God. You said you was not going to cut God out. And you meant that. You meant that. You was not going to cut God out. Whereas this other person, they thought that they could deceive you, cut you out, do this shit behind you, and like they was not going to get justice. Oh no, they're getting justice, and their justice is that everything for them is over. Everything came to an end. They gets nothing. See, everybody can get it. Ain't shit funny no more with this cover. They was laughing at you, but they ain't laughing now. They want to cry now. Now they want to cry. Mm-hmm. And they was thinking they was going to get a victory. They sure did. Yep. But now they see that all that they did was this Empress, the only thing that they did Only thing that this person did was bring hardship, confusion, and get them all stuck like Chuck. That was it. That was it. They thought they was going to get the victory. Mm-mm. Not at all. Not at all. All they did was just get confusion. All right, y'all. I know that's a short part 2, but we had a pretty long part 1. Hey, Bobby Dow. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all. I may jump on here a little bit later this evening. Hey, J Mike, how are you? I may jump on here a little bit this evening. I'm getting ready to eat these chicken wings I made in this air fryer. So, all right. Thank you so very much. I really do appreciate y'all, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Nice seeing you, J Mike.